Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Do a Level of Majesty Gold HD. And we're going into the mission Tomb of the Dragon King.
Your Majesty, I bear news of great import. Using his crystals and ethereal energies, the old wizard Tarsifal has divined the destiny of your kingdom. His vision in such matters is usually quite clear, so I urge you to respect his forecast. The wizard claimed to see an ancient tomb, forgotten by all. It is rediscovered and visited by many heroes. One eventually recovered a magic sword that rests within. Tarsifal insists that for the good of the land, this event must come to pass.
Alright then. Destroy the 3 monster lairs to reveal the location of the tomb. Destroy the tomb of the Dragon King. And no guards are willing to venture out in this hostile land, so you can't construct any guard houses. Which is going to make things so much more difficult. Alright. It said there are clues to discovering the tomb of the Dragon King hidden in the lairs of the realm. You must destroy all the lairs to discover them. Let's close that. And let's move this camp slightly closer to home. Now, I don't really need to do that. I could just destroy it and build a new one, which would be cheaper, I'll be honest, but they've already given it to me. Now I need to get a marketplace built right here at the entrance. And that's all the gold I can really spend at this point. Because I want to upgrade my palace immediately. Now there's not much of a trick behind this. I will be assailed by many dragons. And they will all be very annoying to deal with. Not much I can do about that. It just happens. Now, the few ways that you can actually deal with dragons is having loads and loads of dragon fodder. In this case, that's going to be the skeletons that the sisters summon. And, ooh, I found it already. Good. It's a little outpost, which is very important for this mission to find, because there's 9,000 gold in here. I need that. Immediately. Before the first dragons come. Now, it is very unlikely I'll actually be able to hold on to this outpost, but I'll keep it.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Right now I just need more gold. So I can explore and find everything I need to find. And I need one of my tax collectors to actually go up there and claim that gold. Alright, there he goes. Don't have any spells to help him, so a little bit stuck. But yeah, I'm gonna go build another temple to Crypta. It will be expensive, but very useful. Alright, 9,000 gold. Now deliver it, please. Sweet. Another temple to Crypta. Temple to Fervus. And now I just need to really build. I need to really build heroes. I need to build all the heroes. Because of this.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Majesty,
Yeah.
a newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
And once it's done with these houses, it will come here, and there's not much I can do about it. All I really have, like I said, is the skeletons that the sisters summon. And that's barely enough. Really just barely enough. But it's all I have. regular warriors and all that just don't stand up to it. The only thing that would really do is well, adepts from the Temple of Lunord, most likely, who can pretty much dodge anything. Although resistance is probably a slightly higher factor in defeating these guys. But they can pretty much one-shot any hero. And I do mean any hero. Come on, somebody defend the library. Finally the skeletons arrive. Now as long as the dragons have been distracted by the skeletons, my heroes will gladly engage, and that is a good thing because that will cause them to level faster and actually gain more skills quicker. Alright, there's an evil castle. Alright, this guild is full. But now I don't have a source of income anymore from the trading post, so I need a new one. Right, with all these Sisters of Crypta on the field, I most likely will be safe for a little while. But I do need to keep expanding. Because the dragons will not stop coming. And they will come from everywhere. Come on, dragons, keep focused on the skeletons. While I'll set up a small outpost over here. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. In the meantime though, we need to clear out this area here. Here lie the Dragoni King, watched over by his vampire guards. Yes, too many useless E's in the past. Don't know what they did with them. Now, the Temple of Vervis is mildly useful here, mostly because the cultist can charm beasts, including pretty much all the monsters that spawn here, like the Medusae or the werewolves. Which is always useful. Okay, I kind of want to upgrade the library first. Let's set up an inn over here. Partly as a distraction for the dragons. Although the bigger distraction here would be a magic tower, wizard tower. Alright, now just save a little bit of money. Now these vampires here are not much of a threat, but they are in the way. Yeah, see? That's why you don't go off alone, you daft bastard.
At last.
Yeah, darn it, I need to keep rebuilding my heroes, otherwise I'm not gonna make it.
I join the wild spirits.
It's pretty much the only thing I have to slow them down a bit. But I didn't lose any real important buildings, which is very good. Right. I still need an inn here though, so the heroes have a place to gather. once my forces have been maxed out again,
A building has been upgraded.
I can work on the next level.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Yeah, things are not quite nearly as dire as that. But it is very difficult to keep your wizards alive if they keep doing stupid stuff like that. Alright, now this place seems to be spawning mostly Medusae, I think.
Is complete. The elves wish to join our prosperous kingdom.
Yeah, elves are not going to be very useful to me.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Yeah, I need protection rings, really. And let's get Power Shock, but first... And the next thing is definitely the next level of Marketplace, so I can get power rings.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
A troll. Right then. Back to recruiting. Well, her dodge is very poor, so
Building has been upgraded.
he should be able to take care of her. And here comes the next wizard, dragon. Just out of range of the tower, darn. What I really need now is dwarves, rather. Yeah, dwarves. And I also need to get rid of these vampires here in the center. Because they will obstruct any progress to finishing the goal, basically, because the evil, the monster spawning locations are all over the place. And if my healers have to keep walking past here, they will keep getting attacked. Unnecessarily so.
Your Majesty.
Alright, protection rings.
Hold your Majesty.
Another wizard on the field. Another cultist. And if I ever get a power, then I will want to get the next level of castle,
Now serves you better.
so I can get Temples of Lunord.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Your Majesty.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Yeah, I don't think armor makes much of a difference at this point, because of the flame attack of the dragons, which I'm fairly certain is a magical attack. Well, it's classed as one. Alright, so there's pretty much just the demon wood here. Not that dangerous. Oh, here comes the danger. Run, you bastards! Run! Run into an army of skeletons, waiting. I could slow it down, but I want to save the money. Come on, attack the skeletons!
One step closer to oblivion. At last.
Darn it. Damn, I need another magic tower. A wizard's tower.
I join the wilds.
I really wish these skeletons were faster. But at least we got one of the evil castles. Alright. Multiple dragons incoming.
I'm melting! I'm melting! Your Majesty, our new building is complete. In the name of the sovereign.
Bloody dragons coming from everywhere, so there's really no place safe. And the skeletons are helping, but there's just so many dragons. I really wish my sisters were not so eager to join with Crypta. Alright, we survived. Barely. Somebody please kill this.
One step closer to oblivion.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Ah, another dragon. Well, there is one of the monster spawning locations that does spawn dragons. Bit of a problem.
One step closer to oblivion. One step
Darn, I told you to destroy that. Why doesn't anyone listen to me? Oh crap, I lost my blacksmith. Alright. And he's still around.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Right. Very close now. Come on. Next level of palace.
At last.
It's just one
At last.
freaking demon wood.
The palace renovations are finished.
You think these buildings are cheap? Right, Temple to Lunord. And here we have another one of the ancient sites.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Another dragon on the field.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Now I'm fairly certain this is the area where these dragons are spawning from. And unfortunately I'm pretty much gonna have to wait until the next wave of dragons spawns before I can actually attempt to do that because of where it is. In the meantime though, I'll just build a couple of adepts, which will hopefully help me defend my settlement against all things, including the destruction of my trading posts. But I will see you all next